Alright guys, now this video is recorded in 1080p 60, so let's get into it, okay? Let's talk about what I've been doing the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks that I haven't uploaded, okay? And I gotta do my chores and stuff like that here in a bit for my parents, or for myself and my parents basically. But yeah, basically guys, I have been going through a lot of mental health things as of lately. I just haven't had the motivation to make videos and even play games that much, but I kind of found my motivation again, so we're gonna go with it, you know. So I don't know guys, like, I don't even really know what to say. Like, I've been doing YouTube for 10 years, so it's like, I don't know what I really expected when it came to just, you know, the fact that I could go inactive, like, for 3 weeks, and I just chose to, you know. I needed to go inactive for a few weeks because I needed to find myself a little bit more, you know. I needed to find out what works for me and what doesn't, and just figure out what I'm going to do in the next, like, for the near future, you know. And I'm not going to think about the future too much anymore, you know. I just feel like I've been doing that a lot recently. I've been overthinking everything, and it just hasn't been working for me, you know. And just like, even with the whole thing with content creation and making YouTube videos and playing video games, like, I just feel like I haven't really been enjoying myself, you know. Like, I was playing Cold War for like a good amount of time on my main channel, and eventually that just got to a point where it was kind of boring, you know. Like, and then I got the Game Pass for Xbox, you know, and it totally took a shit on me, and now it won't let me play the new Black Ops 6 game that I've been wanting to play forever, you know. And I haven't had the time or mental capacity to like fix it, and I don't want to install it onto my main SSD because I only have 2 terabytes of storage on my main SSD, and I use that SSD, my main SSD, to download all my like files and everything like that. So if I use that storage, I can't freaking use it. So it's like, I'm just stuck right now. I'm fucking stuck. But some of the good things that has happened recently is that I found a good editing software, which I'm gonna put it to the test. We'll see how it goes. It seems to be good. But I basically found an editing software that was a one-time payment of $50, you know, no bullshit, everything like that. I took some time to try to research editing softwares that were cheaper alternatives to TikTok, because I didn't want to have to pay the yearly fee or the monthly fee or any type of freaking recurring subscription, you know, as all these companies keep doing nowadays. So it's like, that's basically what I've been doing. I've been trying to lower how much I'm spending per month, etc. I am absolutely spending $0, or let me rephrase that. I'm spending it like $12 on just the Game Pass for the month, you know. But I might even cancel that now, because it's just like, if I can't play Black Ops 6, then what's the fucking point of me paying for this stupid Game Pass that I'm never gonna use, you know? So it's just like, I've been really trying to just find myself and find out what works for me, and finding new softwares that work better than the ones I'm working on right now. Like DaVinci Resolve, it's a really good editing software. I highly recommend it to everybody, right? But it just takes so long to render, and that's because of the fact that it mostly works better on AMD GPUs, which I'm starting to find out after doing some research, you know? And so, in order for me to use DaVinci Resolve at its fullest, I have to get a stupid AMD graphics card, which I don't want to do that. And so now I have to find probably a new software that's better than DaVinci Resolve, that freaking renders videos better for my GPUs, you know, my NVIDIA GPUs. So dumb, bro. so uncontrollably dumb, and I absolutely hate life recently. And then not to mention, I haven't had the motivation to stream, to record videos or anything like that, because the render times for my videos take ages, bro. It took 4 hours for one uncut gameplay to, you know, render on my PC. And I have a crazy PC with 2 graphics cards that are above $200 at least for both. It's like, can I ever just catch a break, you know? And then not to mention, I have had to work a whole bunch of hours this week, and I just started a new job at Sonic, but I left Nukes, my old place I was working, because of bad management, right? And because the people were just mean, you know? So I left there, and then turns out the manager that told me I should leave, that, you know, and I left because of her, ended up putting her 2-week notice in after that situation, like a week after. And so I'm just in the dumps right now. Like, I'm so done, bro, with everything. Life has not been going my way, and I'm just starting to just try to cope and figure myself out again. I was upset about losing that other job because it was a really good job and I enjoyed it, you know? But it's just, you know, bro, I'm fucking done, bro. Like, I'm so pissed. And then, like, I just been overthinking everything, bro. And I need to stop. I need to stop overthinking everything. I'm doing fine on YouTube. I'm doing fine everywhere right now. So I just need to focus up on what I'm doing, and that will go better as I freaking record videos, etc. You know, I've been starting to get into hundreds of watch hour time, which doesn't matter anymore to me. I want to get more than that. But it's just like, bro, I'm just tired mentally. It's exhausting being a YouTuber, bro. It's exhausting, and it's just aggravating. It's just freaking annoying, really. But yeah, anyways, guys, I just haven't had the motivation to record videos, but I guess now I do. So I kind of got over my mental health struggles within, you know, probably yesterday. So I'm gonna start to work on myself. I'm actually getting back into therapy in the next, like, hopefully few weeks. So that will help me a lot with coping and, you know, just dealing with my problems and having someone to talk to, you know. I have a lot of vlogs on my storage right now, a lot of, you know, saved up content I've been working on too. And I went through a period where I cared so much about how my videos were edited, etc. But it just doesn't fucking make me happy to sit there and edit a video for 3 hours, you know? It just doesn't make me happy to do that. So I'm gonna start going back to the content I was doing before. I'm gonna still add the idea and keep the idea in mind that I can edit videos, but having to feel like I'm forced to make videos every day that are overly edited just to get people's attention, it's just not in me, bro. I can't fucking do that anymore. I used to do that when I freaking ran the Team Rave Nation YouTube channel, but now I just can't fucking do it. I burned myself out what feels like for life, so. And I just don't have the time or the energy after work to do any of that shit. And I don't have the time or energy to do that in general. So it's just no fucking point to sit there and try to edit for 3 hours on a video that's probably gonna get 15 views. You know, I'd rather just produce content like I was doing before and just keep up that momentum and just get back into the flow of that instead of trying to overthink it and over edit everything, because it just doesn't fucking make sense, bro. It doesn't make sense to do all that. I mean, yeah, I turned my quality back to 1440p. Yeah, I did. But that's because it made games enjoyable again, you know? I've been getting sick of playing games at 1080p nowadays. Like, I just can't, I don't enjoy playing games right now, and I don't. But I'm still, you know, wanting to do it now because I have my motivation back, you know? I found out what was wrong and what I'm dealing with and stuff, and I just need to deal with it more, you know? I need to just get back into the flow of it. So anyways, guys, I hope this clears up some stuff. I've been working on a lot of videos. I've been trying to make better content, but I just need to do the content that I've been doing for a while now, and because it's been doing good. So I really just need to focus up on what I've been doing and not worry too much about, side things really, because I know I've been doing good as of lately, but I just need to look at life a little bit better and do things as I normally was. So anyways, guys, again, this has been King Crown Shots or Daddy Crown Shots or whatever, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.